Title: The Drum of Silence. Under the blazing sun of Cape Coast, fishermen hauled in nets glistening with tilapia and mackerel. Kofi, a skilled drummer and craftsman, had just finished carving a magnificent talking drum for Nana Agyemeng, the revered chief. The drum was destined to announce royal decrees across the villages. But Kofi had a secret. His best friend, Kwame, had grown jealous of his talent and the chief's favor. One night, Kwame whispering to Kofi at the palm wine tapper's hut, the sweet drink swirling in calabashes between them. "Kofi," Kwame whispered, "I've heard the chief stores gold dust in his palace. We could take a handful, just enough to start a new life." Kofi recoiled. "Stealing from Nana Agyemeng? That's death." But Kwame pressed on. "You carve drums for the chief, you're always in and out. Who would suspect you?" Terrified yet tempted by the promise of wealth, Kofi finally agreed, under the promise that no one would get hurt. 2 nights later, they slipped into the palace. Kofi used the hidden panel he'd once repaired in the royal drum room. They found the chest of gold dust. Kofi's hands shook as he scooped some into a cloth pouch. Suddenly, guards stormed in. Kwame dropped to his knees, pointing at Kofi. "Chief." It was Kofi's plan. "He forced me to help." Nana Agyemeng, flanked by warriors, stared at Kofi in disbelief. "You, my trusted craftsman." "No," Kofi cried. "Kwame, he..." But Kwame was weeping, performing sorrow. The guards bound Kofi's wrist. At dawn, the village gathered at the palace courtyard. The magnificent talking drum Kofi had carved was beaten by another drummer, announcing the chief's decree. "Kofi, for betrayal and theft, you shall be banished forever." As Kofi was dragged away toward the salt-scented shore, he looked back at Kwame, who now stood close to the chief, wearing Kofi's own precious beads around his neck. A heavy hush fell over Cape Coast. The drum of silence echoed louder than any royal decree. And Kofi knew betrayal had not just stolen gold, but his place, his craft, and his name.